Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. Listen, I'm headed to another meeting. This is what happened when you get in the right building. God starts opening up all kinds of doors, exposing you to all kinds of new things. I'm headed to an event called Women Who Rise. So I'm headed to see that with Chanel Emanitier. I've been wanting to sit in on one of her sessions for a long time. I've been following her online for quite some time. And so I get the opportunity to sit underneath her today. So anyway, guys, have a great Sunday. Listen, I want to tell you something. Let me turn this down a little bit. I want to leave you with a word, reciprocity. It's something God dealt with me last year as he was transitioning me into what I'm supposed to be doing, right? I hope you caught that video yesterday. I got quite a few responses from that. Listen, guys, somebody reached out to me. A couple of you reached out to me. Here, I'm going to put my book me link out there. I always do a first time free 30-minute consultation. So on your business or just ministry. And I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve. So look for that link. But anyway, reciprocity. I was in a meeting with a pastor who I'm currently working on a project for. And he said something to me that I'm telling you, it just resonated with me so much. You know, usually when I'm a consultant to my stakeholders, I always ask them, what is the objective? So when I'm sitting in meetings, I know what I'm fighting for. I know what I'm standing for them, right? So one of the things he said was, you know, we are not desperate. They are looking to do business with us. We're not desperate. This is kingdom. You know, and he just gave me a couple of things. And he said, but here's what he said. He said, the most important thing is that it's a win-win for everybody. It's a win-win for everybody. And I'm going to tell you, I hadn't heard that from a leader in a long time. And God began to minister to me on reciprocity. I've heard it in where pastors will say, you know, we want you to give, you know, if you want to receive from God. They said that's not why you should give. You should give out of your relationship with God. But anyway, that's for another video. So, but reciprocity in relationships, guys, in relationships, business, personal. And so when you find yourself just giving, and you're lacking, that's a problem. Not necessarily on their end, but it's a problem. For me, I was in the wrong building. Okay, had nothing to do with anybody else. All right. So now that I'm in the right building, things are opening up that look so much different than what I thought. And that goes back to what God told me. I'm gonna let you pass me, dude. That goes back to, you know, what God told me was, Jonah, I'll open every door for you when you get in the right building. You know, now that I'm in the right building, you know, I mean, my phone is ringing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having to do a whole lot of calling. In fact, God basically in 2017 told me to close my mouth. And honestly, guys, I forgot. I was on a call, or I can't remember what I was doing, but I was on a call and I was supposed to be on that call to get information. And I was trying to unmute my phone. I kid you not. This happened for real. True story. I tried to unmute my phone to say something and I couldn't unmute my phone. And the Holy Spirit said, did not tell you. In this season, I need to show you some things. I need you to be quiet. Okay? And so I was like, okay, well, you know, first of all, it freaked me out when I realized. I was like, I'm looking up there. Okay, I'm pushing the button. The phone is not on me. But anyway, back to reciprocity. I'm like, okay, God. So he's saying, when I got out of that meeting with that pastor, God could, he used the pastor to open the door of reciprocity, teaching to me. He started teaching me about reciprocity. He said, Jonah, look at every single one of your relationships, business and personal. If you're giving into it, what are you getting out of it? Those are the relationships that I want you to hold on to. If you keep having to keep chasing reciprocity, that's not reciprocity. You know, and so I stopped chasing people. You know, I'm not going to chase you to help you be committed to your own success. I'm here to serve you and support you, but I'm not going to chase you. And so I'm going to pray for you, because sometimes, you know, as ministers, especially when you have a very strong prophetic gift, you see things in people, but you know, before they actually see it in themselves, and God will sometimes release you to say something, sometimes he won't. But reciprocity, guys, if you're lacking in that relationship, whether it's business or personal, you better take a look at it. And guys, I was lacking. And like I said, it wasn't the person. I think for me, I had a certain level of expectation that wasn't real. And it was a realistic expectation that I had in some of my partnerships. But here's what I did. So we said, well, you lost time. I said, no, I didn't lose any time. God doesn't lose. You don't lose time with God. You know, it's either a blessing or a lesson. And so I've learned a lot. I've learned some things to do. I've learned some things not to do because I know how I felt to have it done too. You know, and so I've learned so much. But guys, take a look at your relationships. Today, it's all about reciprocity. And then I'm going to close with this. I'm a part of a huge mastermind. I can't even tell you, I'm so humbled by it because there's a group of women here led by our own Dr. Sonia Sloan, aka Orthodox. She's an orthopedic surgeon. We're her and her network of influential professionals. They basically take 6 business women every year and they mentor them for 6 months. Well, I happen to be one of those 6, and I'm so humbled. But the ladies that I'm connected to, when we are talking on the phone, like they see we all have different gifts, right? Well, you know, they'll be like, Jonah, let's talk, let's chat. And I'll say, Monique, let's chat, let's meet. Here's how this conversation goes. We're pouring into each other. They may be asking me. I speak a lot, and a lot of them are just getting started. So I'll share nuggets with them, etc., right? But then there's something in them that I need. And so before we get off the phone, the person who really initiated the call will start the conversation. Before they get off the phone, it's not like, okay, well, thank you so much. I appreciate this time, blah, blah, blah. No. Before they hang up the phone with me, it's like, how can I serve you? What can I do for you? I'm like, girl, we got this girl. She's like an organizational guru, right? So she called me about some stuff, contracts and stuff like that. And we talked, hi, Lisa. And we talked, and it brought tears to my eyes. Because towards the end of the call, here's what she said. Now, enough about me. What can I do for you? I said, girl, my office is a mess. It's such a mess right now. I mean, it is crazy. She said, you know what? I will gift that to you. I'm coming over there to organize your office. That's all I'm saying. Reciprocity, for real, okay? So evaluate your relationships, and if you're constantly giving out, and there's and everything doesn't have to be about money, okay? But a lot of times, if you're lacking, if you can't pay your bills, something's wrong. Because Jesus died so that we could have the abundant life, okay? So get in the right building. Have a blessed day. I'm headed to this meeting. I'm super excited about this. Bye.